Alright, so I'm going to be going over the keto diet in this video. You may not know what it is, but you may know it as the low carb diet. And that's all it is low carbs. And that's what makes it so hard. But I'm going to be going over what it's all about, why you should do it. So, let's get into it. Alright, so I have it all written up here. I'm going to be reading off of this, so I'm sorry if it's boring. And I don't know how to make it not boring, but hopefully I teach you something throughout this whole video. So what is a keto diet? We're going to be going over carbs, glucose, and insulin. When you eat something high in carbs, your body produces glucose and insulin. And that might sound foreign to you, but those two things are what help you use energy when you're on a high carb diet. So glucose is the easiest molecule for your body to convert and use as energy. Insulin is produced to process the glucose into your bloodstream by taking it around your body. So insulin is what helps move glucose around your body to use that as energy. Now, since glucose is being used as energy, as the primary source of energy, your fats are not needed and therefore stored. So they're hanging around being useless. You obviously don't want it on you, but that's what happens when you're on a high carb diet. But if you change your diet around and go to a low carb diet and eliminate the carbs and just increase the fats, your liver will begin to create ketones. Replacing the carbs with fats, our bodies will begin to burn ketones as the main source of energy. So that's where you begin to lose the fat. So basically, glucose, let's go over this in overview. So glucose is what you use as energy when you're on a high carb diet. Insulin is what carries that around. And when you have those two, you do not need your fat at all, so it's just hanging around. But, just like I just said, go to a low carb, high fat, high protein. If you're not going for muscle, don't worry about the protein too much. Obviously get some, but just focus on those things and you'll be fine. And now I'm going to go over what you should eat. Okay, what should you eat? I forgot to mention about ketosis in the last video, so I added it to what do I eat. So the more restrictive you are on the carbs, the faster you will enter ketosis. Ketosis is a natural process that the body uses to survive when low in carbs. So it's a survival mechanism. This is what helps produce ketones. So, I'm sorry I forgot to mention that in the first video, so I don't want to scare you with that. But beginners should have, the amount of carbs you should have during this diet should be about 20 to 30. And you can stay at this number, but obviously the lower amount of carbs, the better results. But I do this diet currently, and I probably take maybe even 35, and I've seen a lot of results. And foods, there's obviously more options to pick from, but these are the more common ones you're going to find. You can be more creative, but you got fish, whole eggs, meat, which includes beef, chicken, or pork, peanut butter, and cottage cheese. I'm going to go over the benefits next. Alright, so I got the benefits here. I'm not going in depth with these. If you really want to know more about it, this is all online. The studies are there. But our number one is weight loss, of course. Because with weight loss, you're using a more reliable source of energy, fat, compared to carbs. You're going to lose weight. You're not going to have all that fat hanging around. Blood sugar, I'll let you do digging on that. Energy, like I said with the weight loss, you're using a more reliable source of energy, being the fat. You're going to get more energy, you're going to feel better. It helps with hunger, you stay hungry longer. And acne, I was going to say, when you have carbs, you can just crave that all day long, but with fats, you're going to stay hungry. And number 5, acne, it helps with your skin. So, I was going to make another one saying wrapping it up, but I really don't need to. Basically, do I think you should go on this diet? Yeah, because I personally, I'm doing this diet, and I was on a carb diet. Not high carb, but my carbs were like 180 grams. I was taking that in a day, and I was losing weight, but not fast. But then when I switched to this, I just lost weight really, not fast, not dangerously fast, but I could see the results. And I mean, when I had all the carbs still, I still look bloated because when you have carbs, when you drink water, it holds that water. So, but when you're on a low-fat diet, you can just see yourself leaning up, you lose weight, you get cut up, and really, you're more healthier. I mean, the studies are there. I think you should check it out. I mean, it's worked for me personally, I'm being honest with you. I like it, I'm going to stay on it. I miss carbs, it's hard. I guess I should say you can have a cheat meal. I wouldn't say go crazy on it. Maybe once or twice a week, usually on a Sunday. I would say when you're starting off, every 2 weeks. Or maybe you start out with one, and as you progress, go on to 2 weeks. And I say cheat meal, not cheat day, because you can have one bad meal. Go get yourself a donut or two, and just continue with your diet, and then next Sunday, repeat. So, I hope I was clear. I didn't record outside this time. I have more privacy. I'm in the garage, and hopefully you can hear me better. I really hope you learned anything from this. Hopefully, this is my third video. Hopefully it's not trash. So, let me know how it was, and if you have any questions, let me know. So I just watched my video, and I kind of ended it weird. It sounded kind of unfinished, but thanks for watching if you stuck with me and watched my video. I mean, I'm no expert or anything, but I'm just telling you my opinion, and I appreciate you watching it. So thanks a lot, and like I said, if you have any questions, let me know.